I remember feeling together we could help it, bring it back to life. Your steady heartbeat.
I remember listening to you breathe in your sleep.
You were awake?
Alright, so my artist was Xavier Cha. They were born in Los Angeles, but now lives in New York. And their artwork centers around media's assimilation into our daily lives and how it affects us. You can kind of see that in this initial picture right here. This project's called Body Drama, and it was a piece just kind of showing how is reacting, like constantly being surrounded and recorded to media and stuff like that. The piece I chose was Buffer. It was a performance done at the BAM Next Wave Festival in 2017. And during this performance, it was two actors having a deep and intimate conversation. And during the conversation, it would kind of like, they were actually doing this live. They would skip around to different parts, and it would constantly loop back to the beginning. And every time it would skip, it would cut to either a opera, opera tied with an interpretive dance, or a sex scene to kind of show how intimate and solemn the conversation is supposed to be. That's how I interpret it, at least. But the key thing here is the character development. The character development is really what's key in how I analyze this piece. During the conversation, the partner with the afro, they were working on a computer as her partner was trying to talk to them. Sorry, I'm trying to use more general neutral terms. Anyway, so during this conversation, they, like I said prior, they kept skipping back and forth and looping back to the beginning. They were working on a project during that, and the key thing is she kept saying that she couldn't remember her dreams, and it would loop back to the beginning every time she said that. So eventually, after a few cutaways, we get to when she finally closes the laptop, and that's when the conversation finally progressed and she was able to remember her dream. And at this point, the conversation starts to dive deep, and they're starting to like really unveil their emotions to each other. And I kind of interpreted that as how media kind of alters our viewpoints and how we're not really living how we want to due to constantly being around technology and media. They weren't able to progress forward as a couple until they were away from technology. And I kind of feel like Xavier was trying to hint that means that we won't be able to progress forward unless we try to, at least not in the emotional aspect, unless we kind of move away from technology.